Hello, my name is Karen Godowski, and today I'm going to be helping you learn how to use the quiz function in the Canvas LMS. I'm starting from the position that you've already created a course and have learned some of the basic navigational functions required to move in and out of editing modes and certain functions. On the left, you'll see all the choices. I am in a teacher view. Students won't see necessarily all that I do, but quizzes is where we'd like to go. So simply pressing the quiz button, I'll be advanced to a screen that allows me to see anything that's been previously created for this particular course, or if I wanted to just add a new quiz, there's an add button. If this was your first time, obviously you would start with the add quiz and begin, but anytime you go to a previously created screen, you will also see the startup screen. Notice that both of these tests are gray and they are unpublished. My students will not be able to see them until they are published. I am actually going to go into this previously made survey quiz and preview it so that you will have a couple of ideas of the kind of question types and what they look like after you create them. I've made an access code available, and so only people with the access code will be able to access this quiz. And you'll see that I now have a preview of the quiz that was previously done. Question 1 is multiple drop-downs, which allows people to select from a drop-down list what answer they think is most appropriate. Of course, there's multiple answers, which is the ability to choose more than one correct answer for the statement. Question 3 shows that you can connect to a website. You can certainly have a graphic or media inserted as well, embedded, and there will be a fill in the blank type of question. Question 4 is a matching question where you will see that there's certain statements that will be provided. On the opposite side, there are certain choices that have been created so you choose the best match. And last but not least, and one of the 12 only shown, is the multiple choice question that probably people are most familiar with. I'm going to submit the quiz, which will show me that I've answered or unanswered some of these questions, and it will also show the correct response should you test this quiz as a student. I am, however, going to go back to my quiz category and take a look at the Canvas team quiz that's been previously started so that we can actually create some questions. Again, I'm given some information about this test, and when I continue to edit it, I will be advanced to the first screen that gives me the title of the test and then also a place to enter quiz instructions if required. I can review some of the particular specifics that I have set up prior. Here you'll notice that it's a graded quiz as opposed to a survey, and I will keep it like that. The default selections for let students see their quiz responses and let students see correct answers have been kept, but I haven't put any due date or selected particular students to do this test. I can save it at this point or go back and enter some questions. Given that I haven't had any questions previously set, I can choose the Add a New Question button. At this point, I will be advanced to a screen where I can decide which type of question that I would like. We could start with the easiest, which is multiple choice, which is probably why it's at the top of the list, and go about and fill in the appropriate blanks. After entering the information or the question stem, which type of question is most often used in North American schools and universities, I can put in my chosen responses, multiple choice, multiple answers, multiple drop-downs. I could say essay, or add another answer choice and have it, I don't know, did I put multiple fill-ins yet? Multiple fill in the blanks. And notice that the correct choice needs to be indicated. My guess is it's probably multiple choice question types, and as soon as I update the question, this question will be logged in for this particular quiz. I can show the question details or not and continue on to create others. No matter how many questions I make, it is important to understand that you have to save the whole quiz, so the bottom left or bottom right of the screen, which sometimes if you neglect to do, all the questions that you previously entered will not be there when you go back to the quiz section. So always save. I think I would recommend saving after every couple of questions that you've made. You can always go back and edit. And when we go back to the quiz section, you'll see that the Canvas team test that I've created has only one question in it, and it is still unpublished.